Hey YouTube, Mick here. Okay, so I've got another kind of pouch here that has a survival kit in it. We've got our small little survival tins for the worst case scenario, but I want to create something where you can keep it in your car, put in your backpack, even put in your person, through the MOLLE system of this pouch. It is a bit weighty. It's about 2 kilo, maybe 1.5 kilo, but there's a reason for that, and I'll show you in a minute. And you can take it out and make it lighter. You probably drop at least half a kilo by taking particular items out of this. But I just want to kind of put together a kit where you can put in your car, put in your backpack, put in your four-wheel drive, keep it at home in case you have to run away for some friggin' stupid reason, or simply put on the belt and carry it with you when you're out bush. So the reason behind this is that a lot of survival kits out there, obviously that are a lot smaller, don't have shelter, and it's very hard to add a shelter to a kit, yay size. And a lot of kits don't come with pouches. You've seen my video on my PSK kit, which fits on my belt. It's got a pouch and I've got a shelter in it. Yeah, that's nice, small and compact. This kind of just adds a little bit more to it in regards to more functionality. So I'll just go through the kit quickly. The pouch itself is a Pentagon MOLLE pouch. Okay, good quality pouch. You've got MOLLE on the front and the sides. You've got your strapping system here, and that's all there is to it really. But in this survival kit, you're going to have 3 mainstay emergency satchels of water. Okay, so if you're lost for a day, for 2 days, for an overnighter, 2 nights, 3 nights, there's a little bit of water to get you by. Say the first day, you're pretty thirsty. You can just crack this open without having to use purification tablets or boiling water. You might want to use this to the last resort, up to you. But there's 3 125ml satchels right there, or 4.225 ounces, I think. Whatever, I don't know. I'll work on milliliters. And then you've got mini meal by Mayday, 400 calorie apple cinnamon food bar. Okay, so there's some food there. Again, this is based on a 72-hour, maybe a week you're lost in the bush, and you've got some already ready-made food there. May not taste the best. I've tried it, it's not too bad, but this stuff will actually make you feel thirsty, so just be careful of that too. But it's food, it's calories, it's there. Okay, then the survival tin itself. So automatically I've just dropped, I've dropped probably a good, what's this weigh? Yeah, I've dropped a good half a kilo of weight just right there. So now that this is weighing a little bit better, so you can opt out with this and take it out of the package. It's up to you. But with the survival tin, and I'm about to secure a lot more of these tins, and they're great tins. They are basically one piece. This probably would hold, I would think, half a litre of water. So you could boil comfortably half a litre of water in this tin. Alright, let's put this food over here in water. Let's crack open this tin. So you've got your snaps here, which are great. Just unsnap it. There's not too much tension. There's a lot of stuff in here, but so it just popped off. But not too much where you're putting strain on these snaps here. So first of all, you've got your lid. I've just put a bit of paper there so you can take some notes and stuff. It basically folds out to be an A4 size piece of paper. One 77 litre transpiration bag, okay, for securing water through transpiration and other methods. One 1 litre Ziploc bag. Okay, this is where the shelter comes in. I can fit a shelter item in here, and that's just one of these Mayday emergency space blankets. And 84 inches wide by 52 inches long. So it's going to give you some sort of cover from the elements and keep you warm also through your body heat and stuff like that. So there's shelter in there, which a lot of kids don't have. Everything else in here is pretty much stock standard to what you get in a survival kit. So I've got a sail needle with some thread and a little bit of Gorilla Tape right there for repairs or to pick out a splinter or whatever it may be. A Fresnel lens to see splinters, or to thread a thread through a needle, or a fishing line through a hook if you can't see properly like I can't. And obviously making fire through solar ignition. 2 homemade Surefire discs, I call them. They're plenty. I mean, I can rip each one into quarters, and each quarter will give me a fire, pretty much guaranteed. So I've got 8 fires right there. Depending on the condition and the how wet the wood is, you might have to use a whole one. I mean, who knows? But there's 2 there. Candle, just a simple tea light candle. Bic lighter, being white, so you can kind of see how much liquid's in there through the sun. Yep, there's plenty of liquid in there. Emergency whistle. Knife. Now, this is an Eka fold-out knife. Very, very good quality folder. I've put this in here, and it's just the folder I had at the time when I was building this kit, and it's going to stay in there. Pencil with more thread and electrical tape wrapped around it. A multi-tool. This is the Leatherman Squirt PS. Here we go. I need my glasses. Where are they? Bloody sucks. PS4. Okay, so good little multi-tool there. Snare wire for food recruitment or repairs. Largish kind of button compass. Fishing kit, a couple of hooks, or 4 hooks, 4 sinkers, a decent amount of fishing line and some swivels. 4 wound wipe pads or antiseptic pads. 10 water purification tablets. Just some more kind of antiseptic ointment right there. 4 band-aids. A good amount of cordage, okay, not your just normal 12 foot, whatever it is. There's a decent amount of cordage right here. A ferro rod with striker, and I've got like it's a dog tag, but it's a kind of also used as a signal mirror, or you could use the lid of the container, or use the container itself at the bottom of it. A torch, being the lead lenser, K2 I think it is. Yep, K2, that's 17 lumens, nice light, very, very handy. And then just some tea bags and stuff. So I like drinking tea. You can put coffee in here if you like. I like tea, so I've got some green tea for that little bit of caffeine boost, and some chamomile tea to calm me down in case I'm freaking out. But I like chamomile tea. And then lastly, and you might laugh at this, but this kit is dedicated to personally what I like. But extra food item. If I didn't want to bring this with me, what I have is a Ziploc bag with just self-raising flour and cinnamon powder all mixed in it to give that sugary taste. And there would be enough there to probably make 2 to 3 decent sized little dampers or scones or bannock, as if you got in America you guys call them, in Canada. Yeah, enough to get me by, give me a good sugar hit and give me some carbs and stuff like that. And it packs down really small and fits in the tin. And then you got your tin itself, which again is about half a litre, if not more. You could definitely boil half a litre of water in here. You know, I'm not too sure where the water would come to, but it probably would come close to the top. But you know, work on 250, 300 mils of water. You could boil at a time without it spilling over. You can cook food in it. You can use the lid as a plate also. It's just a great item to have, and that's the benefit of having a container like this. It's high enough, it's long enough and wide enough to do a lot of things with it, and it's one piece. There's no seams or anything like that, so, and it is stainless steel. So that's the kit that I've put together, and it is in my bug out bag in my car, my get home bag, or whatever you want to call it. It's my vehicle survival bag, and this goes into it. But you know, if I had to grab and go, this would be a great item to have. Now, I've been talking to a couple of mates, and I'm going to show them this video before I post it on YouTube, because I want to work in collaboration with two mates that I have, and we want to work out a pretty extensive survival kit for Australia and for other parts of the world where it has all these components, and my mates, through their input, might want to add more. Yeah, so I want to work in collaboration with them and just release a really good quality survival kit with a good quality pouch that you can put in your belt, put in your bag, put in your car. You could even sling it with some rope and, you know, use it as a haversack, you know, molly it to your backpack. I mean, whatever you want to do. But I just want to make a comprehensive kit where you've got everything you require to survive that certain period of time. So the products that are here obviously aren't going to be the exact products of what I want to release. Obviously this little Leatherman squirt cost a bit of money, and I want to keep this cost down, so it'll be a decent quality multi-tool, but you know, it won't be as good as a Leatherman. The folding knife, I mean, this is a $100 folding knife, so it's not going to be a $100 folding knife, but it's going to be a decent quality folding knife. You know, the whistles, the cordage, emergency blanket, the plastic bag, the transpiration bag, the fire steel, pretty much going to be the same. The compass will be the same. I mean, these are pretty accurate when they're not near metal. You've got to keep them away from metal, but they are pretty accurate. So a lot of these components will be the same. It definitely will come with a Lead Lenser K2 torch, because they are good and they're decently priced. So the price range around this kit, I don't know, it's going to be over $100 Australian, that's all I'm going to say, because of the fact you're getting a lot more than what's out there in regards to survival kits and the components. So anyway, once we build the components and build this this survival kit, then I'll come out with obviously exact pricing. But hey, with the gear I've just presented to you guys, let me know, is it too much? Is it too less? What would you like to add into it? What would you like to see? Leave me some comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers, mate.